Hey there, everybody. Welcome to another episode here on Jessica Smith TV. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, I'm going to take you through a short total body circuit of compound moves so we can get a full body strength workout in a short amount of time. So you're going to need a set of dumbbells. I'm working with something in the mid-range, not too heavy, not too light, but if you want to keep your other weights on hand so you can switch them out as we go, feel free to do that. Make sure you're walking strong so we can get that blood flowing, get right into the warm-up so we can get right down to business. Just give me a side to side step tap here, nice and wide. Good. So we're gonna do a dress rehearsal of some of the moves as part of our warm up before we pick up those weights. Walking it out, we're gonna start with an alternating rear lunge. So take your feet about hip width apart, start a little bit slower. You're gonna step back to a rear lunge. Now, you can go nice and small with it. We're changing legs each time. When you're ready, you could try to go a little deeper. Then we're gonna start to add some arms. So we're gonna reach down with our opposite arm, down, curl and press. So there's a little coordination, little brain exercise involved here. Down, curl and press. Your abs are tight. You're lunging to your own degree here. I like these rear stepping lunges because they're a really nice way to honor our knee. Help it keep a nice alignment. Make sure you're not rolling it in or out here. Your core is engaged, brain, body, everything. Down. Last time here. Good. Now keep your feet about hip width apart. We're gonna take a little hip hinge forward, knees are bent. Squeeze your elbows back in together and lift. Hip hinge, nice neutral spine. Pull the shoulder blades back in together as your arms bend back behind your body as much as you can. Now, as we get warmer, let's start to pick up the pace just a little more and see if you can add a little bit more depth into the legs, adding a little squatting reach. Keeping that hip hinge, keeping that neutral spine. So what we don't want to do in this forward position is let our back round. So I almost want you to exaggerate. Think about sticking out your tush here, letting that low back have that natural lumbar curve. And at the top, this is what we don't want to do. We don't want to hyperextend into the low back. So when you come up, squeeze your glutes and your abs to stop your pelvis right underneath your shoulders. Yes, good. One more time. Nice. Then from here, we're gonna take a little split squat position. So you're gonna be balancing on one leg. Back foot is tapped but real light. Hands are in front. We're gonna squat down, press, bend the elbows, push it up. So again, this is a run through. Before we add weight, we have our split squat and tricep extension overhead. Now, if you know overhead extensions don't work for your shoulders, you could take it here and just hold for a kickback instead. Of course, you'll need two lighter weights for that instead of just one dumbbell. Give me one more on this leg, just so we can switch sides, down, up, and as you feel your body waking up, getting a little warmer, you can focus on adding depth to that squat. So really, you're focusing on a squat position in that standing leg. We're sitting back in the hips, chest is lifted as we sit back. Got that nice hip hinge again. Back toe is super light here. And you can play with that back foot position. Maybe you want it wider, closer, further out. See what feels good, but don't turn it into a lunge. Good. Down. Nice, just one more here. You got it, okay. So we have two more moves on the floor, but I'm not gonna take you through those so we can just get right down to business. So we're gonna grab both of those dumbbells and start with that alternating opposite arm curl to press. So start with those feet apart. Doesn't matter which leg you wanna start with, but we're gonna step back. Your opposite arm curls, presses as you stand. Take it to the other side, down. So it's opposite to my lunging leg, the one that's moving back. Down, curl, abs in nice and tight. So here's the deal. We're only doing one time through this circuit. So I want you to use a heavy enough weight that's gonna challenge your body. And you play with the rep count here. So you don't have to do as many reps as I'm doing. You could do less if you need a break at some point. But just keep in mind, we're just doing one round, one set of each. Unless, of course, you wanted to repeat it, you could always rewind it and do another circuit if you wanted to. Good. Think about your form here. Shoulders over hips, abs are tight. A lot of coordination going on. Try to make it as smooth and as strong as possible. Good. Nice. Down. Curl it strong. You got it. Neck is relaxed. Beautiful. So even though we might be in a hurry, let's be focused. Let's be present for the time that we are here, the time that we're training, so we can really get everything possible out of each one of these movements. Optional to do 4 more. See how you're feeling. Good. Abs are braced in tight, supporting your spine. Deep breaths. These multi-muscle moves also have a nice little cardio effect. Good. 1 more. No rest in between. We're gonna go right into that squatting forward, reaching row. So we have squat, row, stand up at the top. So remember what we talked about in our warm-up. You're reaching down, you're bending your knees, hip hinge, nice neutral spine. Abs are tight. If you have low back issues, maybe you're not gonna hinge as far forward, want to stay more upright, adjust, adapt, make it work best for your body. Focus on that shoulder blade retraction to initiate that row. Down, pull it back. You're doing great. Squeeze. Deep breaths. Remember at the top, don't jut the pelvis forward. Stay out of that low back. You got it. Easy way to up-level the intensity of this circuit is by grabbing heavier weights, right? And if you need a little less, go a little smaller, a little less reps, maybe a little lighter weights. 1 more, please, if you can. Nice. All right, 1 weight comes down carefully. I'm gonna keep 1 of those moderately heavy weights, or if you know you need to do that kickback, do 2 lighter weights. Split squat position. Weight in front of that chest. Deep breath, sit back. Here we go. So I'm gonna sit back, tricep extension overhead. Relax your neck, keep it nice and neutral. Good. So think about your pinkies almost leading the movement to the ceiling to help stay out of those elbows a little bit. You got it. Let's do 2 more and then we'll take a second to switch legs. 1 more, squat down, stand strong, press up, take a moment to breathe, switch out your legs, open the chest, ready, other leg for that split squat. Up, press. Again, even though it's a little quick, control your range of motion, make it nice and smooth, nice and controlled here. Good, you got this, so strong. Three more. Last 2. 1 more if you can. Nice work. Now, as a little bonus, it's the same move. Triceps are probably getting tired, but we're gonna take both legs, squat and press. So this is like move and a half, right? This was move number 3. This is 3.5 or 3.2. Good. If your triceps are toast, you could just do a press. If your shoulders are toast, just keep the weight in front of your chest. Neutral neck. Sit back as low as you can. Keep that chest lifted, hip hinge it back. 4. Nice, good. 3. 2 more, 2 more. 1 last time, you got this. Really great job. Take a minute, catch your breath. We're gonna come to the floor. So we're gonna move on. The core is still working, and we're gonna target more of the chest and the arms. So we're gonna lay back onto the back carefully. Bring your weights to your center as you roll back. Abs in tight, feet are lifted, legs are at 90 degrees. We're gonna bend our elbows a little bit lower than shoulder level, and we're gonna extend one leg out. Press up, bring that knee in, switch sides. Bend it down, abs in tight, press it up strong. A little bit faster now that you know what's coming. Down, up. So I really want you to think about this press as an upside down push-up. And as we're bending that knee in, brace your belly button in tighter to your spine. If it helps, you can almost press that low back down too with a little pelvic tilt. That may help you feel a little bit more out of your abdominals. Of course, see how that's feeling on your low back. See what you need to adjust to make it work for your body. Control your range of motion. We're working at all points, not resting at the bottom of that press. Elbows don't touch the floor. Inhale and exhale, yes. Let's see if we can maybe get 4 more in here. Two more. Focus on what you're doing. Make every rep count. Short and sweet can still be super effective if you're present with each move. Bring it in. Let's carefully rock it up. Last exercise, this is number 5. Turning over to lie face down. We're gonna work the entire backside of the body and the inner thighs. So your arms are gonna open, you're making an X shape on the floor. Let's break it down. Upper body first, you're gonna lift your chest, bend your elbows in, squeeze down your back, lower. Now you don't have to go high at all, keep looking at the floor. So if you got this part down, you can try lifting the legs, bringing the heels together as your elbows bend in by your sides, opening back out to that X shape as you lower. Exhale. So we're getting all the muscles that line the spine, the glutes, the inner thighs, pulling the shoulders down the back. Take your time. Just make this range of motion as full and as fluid as you can. No choppy motion. Make it smooth, controlled. Stay strong in your body. Good. So this is also just a nice little cool down for the breath because we've finished all 5 moves. We're still working though. Pull down and squeeze. Good. Trying for maybe 2 more if you can. Last time, hold it at the top, getting this nice extension through the spine just to counteract that forward flexion we did earlier in the workout. Release it, taking a stretch, maybe up onto the elbows if that feels good. Relax your chin over to one shoulder, a little head roll. Release the neck. Great job. So let's take our time to come up off the floor, slowly and carefully. Excellent. So I just want to offer you the opportunity, if you want to do another round, you can go back to the beginning really quickly, just jet through past the warm-up, start the circuit again for round 2, or if you need to get out and get on with your day, you just got in a total body workout, 5 compound moves, we got our sparkle on, you're ready to go with whatever's left of your day today. Thanks so much for all of your hard work. Please keep up all the great effort you're putting into your body and your health. Can't wait to get moving with you again soon. Take care, everybody.